Hello, everybody. How are we centered and framed up? Yeah, more or less fine.
Weak.
Aye.
We need a bleak klaxon. We need a button that goes bleak.
Like sort of like an air horn sound. But
Exactly.
it does right. I'm not.
Weak.
I'm not
Exactly, Llama.
up to that level of. Yeah. No.
Have you met me?
Yeah, I have.
You might not be.
If you want to do it.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Might have to see.
Okay. Parola, thank you very much for the 27 months. It's much appreciated. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Parola.
How tired is everybody?
Because we're quite tired.
Well, I saw chat of like, I'm feeling really tired today. Couldn't possibly say why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
I
really do.
Like literally
I feel like you can watch it again and look at different characters reacting in different ways every single time, especially like the larger like dinner party scenes and stuff, and it's just like, oh, I know why you're reacting that way. It's clever.
Like literally I could when the credits rolled last night, I was just like, not even exaggerating, again. I could just put this on again. I could just back to the start, let's go. Like that was I'm not joking. I'm going to be really annoying about this film for like the next month. It's excellent.
It's very good.
Yeah, Dave, I see you in chat. Were you, because you were still streaming whilst we were watching it?
I was trying to work out how that was working.
Were you like, basically, were you restreaming it? And are we in some way responsible for like illicit activities on your channel? Or were you just like playing music loudly and watching it yourself and not streaming it, not passing it through to the chat? Couldn't hear or see it. Right. Okay.
Ah, okay.
So not entirely unlike the sort of Twitch / Amazon Prime watch parties where, like, if you have Prime, you can watch the thing along with your streamer who's watching it. But if you don't, you're just watching someone sitting there going,
huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's, yeah.
The VOD will be very odd.
Yeah.
You're just commenting occasionally. Oh, nice, excellent.
In English or en français? Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I was surprised by not like to any great deal of comprehension. I would be interested to actually try watching it without subtitles.
Without subtitles, yeah.
But
there's quite a lot of people in chat who were saying that. It's just like, oh, we understand more than we expected to.
Yeah, I was surprised by, and every now and then it's just funny when you'd hear like an English word, like and what sounded to me like an English word, and not as in a word that English has adopted, or probably is. There are obviously lots of words that you hear that are adopted from French, but then I'm sure there would be one or two that I hear and be like, wait a second, that sounds like a loan word from us. Is because like so how like you have like brand names and things that say like Chinese and Japanese don't have equivalents for, so they just say Coca-Cola and stuff like that. It's like, wait, what? And or hamburger and that sort of thing, and you just sort of hear a word and be like, wait, hang on a second, did you eat what? It's fun. It's weird and interesting. But yes, also, what was it? One of the early ones that I enjoyed was talking when they're talking about Dante's like diving into the sea and just plonger.
Oh, plonger.
Yeah, like right. Yeah, of course. Plunge, take the plunge. Yes, of course that derives from French. But it just struck me as a very funny word that like, that's
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Very onomatopoetic as well. The sound that it makes when someone dives into the water. Plonger.
Yep. Yeah, actually.
Swoosh. Recognized écoutez. Yep.
Yes. Yep. I we were talking about last night. Sorry to anyone who didn't watch it with us, because we're probably going to be talking about it. Last night we were talking about it afterwards and just really enjoyed Danglars.
Yeah.
Just how he reacted to like the whole ghost story thing.
Oh yeah.
When like obviously like Edmund is just raking over the coals, V4, and he can't react. And then Danglars like, yeah, and obviously like, so I forgot to say as well. It's just like it is mentioned in the film, the mistress, V4's mistress, is Danglars' wife.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right.
That's in the book.
Oh, okay.
So he's so many levels of shitty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why Danglars goes with her to the dinner, and that's why he keeps on telling her to shut up because you're ruining the story.
Right.
And he's just oblivious, and obviously that's why they got away with this affair, because this guy is just a complete muppet.
Well, I just like that. It's Danglars just like he's just a thug. Just he is just just a thug,
just likes money.
Yeah, he is just like a pirate, just a brigand, and so he ends up with all the money. Yeah. The cousin, I forget.
Fernand.
Sorry, Fernand. Yeah, he's the coward, and
big time.
Just the absolute just like selfish coward, and ends up with the relationship and stuff like that he wanted, and V4 is just a cold monster and ends up with all the power, and it's like you sort of take this core of each of their characters, and like that's
but it does make me sad. I was sort of going back to the book and trying to like remember how it all kind of plays out with like who dies first or who gets revenged on first. And I think it's completely in the opposite, not the opposite order, but Fernand goes first.
Oh,
he kills himself.
Yeah.
And V4 gets away with very easily in the film, because I was like, I feel like there's a lot more to his demise than is in the film, and he goes insane. Because his, I think, wife starts poisoning his family.
Yeah.
And she kills herself. I'm not laughing about this. This is bad. But I'm laughing at the fact that he just like everything around him is completely just destroyed. And then I think more than what happened to Danglars happens. I think it's financial ruin with Danglars.
Yeah.
But in the book he's a little bit more like fancies himself as a bit more of a schemer.
Yeah.
So, which was quite interesting how the guy played him as a bit more of a, not a buffoon, but just like, as you say, like just a brigand.
Yeah.
They only had 3 hours. Oh yeah, absolutely. And in order to make like V4's demise certainly work, you have to have at least 5 other characters that are in the book, and they just don't have the time to introduce and set up the stories with all of these other characters. Like it is quite ridiculous how many characters are in this book and how many subplots there are, but they all work.
Yeah. Wouldn't have said no to another now. Like honestly, it's the sort of thing that like if they could have made a part 1 and a part 2, or prestige TV series, But then with well, so like because we obviously went to look up more information afterwards. And firstly, it turns out where I was like, oh, just give me 3 Musketeers done like this. The 2 people that directed it had already previously written a 2-part 3 Musketeers couple of films, directed by someone else, but with Vincent Cassel in it, who is an actor I admire a lot. I can't think who else is in it, but. Yeah,
it's quite a list of it's quite a cast, isn't it?
I feel like it might be another one like this where it's, if you're French and used to like French TV and cinema, probably a lot of people you recognised it, but to me, I'm like, I don't. Eva Green was, because she is also French. So like those are the 2 names that I recognise in it, but it's just like, oh, they kind of already done it. Sick. So I might need to look that up as well. But then we did also look up that there was apparently a TV series adaptation of Monte Cristo, which the Guardian... Not French, no. With, I'm trying to think who...
Claflin.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons is in it, but
as the Abbé, who dies like, I don't know, like a few chapters in.
I mean, that kind of feels like they're really just laying their budget on the table there. Like, we've got Jeremy Irons as who? Itty bitty part. Like, a guy...
I mean, important part.
Yeah, significant, but, you know, we could afford a little bit of Jeremy Irons, and that's it. So... Yeah. And
we read a review of it, and apparently it's...
well, that's the thing. The review we read, it was the Guardian's review, but to me, I kind of felt like it said a little bit more about the reviewer, because she started out with like, it's a ridiculous series based on a ridiculous... no, it wasn't even ridiculous.
It was a bad book.
Yeah.
She said it was a long bad book. I'm like, I will not take this slander. It is not a bad book. It's a damn good book.
Yeah. You don't have to like it, but it feels like it says something about you if you just straight up call it bad.
I just feel like she hadn't read it.
Yeah. I think all of us recognise all the actors, just not the ones they actually are. Yeah, I did. I spend the entire film. It's just like
everybody was just like, "Oh, it's so and so. It looks like so and so and so."
Well, it does. It's like you got Mid-Journey to composite these two famous Hollywood actors into someone else. It's like, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, like the again, I'm really bad at remembering characters' names outside of like 3 of them. The V-Force son.
Yes. Actual name wasn't actually said in the thing, but his actual name is Benedetto.
Okay.
He was Andrea Cavalcanti.
That's the one.
Andrea Cavalcanti.
Yeah. I was like, I realised afterwards also who he reminded me of. It's Giovanni Ribisi, who also made me realise I've not seen him for a long time. But then I'd heard he was a Scientologist, so I wonder if that's connected.
Oh, yay! Yeah. That's always fun to hear.
A lot of very famous actors in the movie. They cast it very well according to the role and not according to star power. Hell yeah. Yeah, like
that's always good. I always like it when you actually have good actors rather than just like, hey, it's a famous face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not saying that famous faces aren't good actors, but you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you cast purely on this is a famous person that will get bums in seats, like there are times that decision has to be made if you want the funding to actually get the thing made. Otherwise, you don't get to make it. But having the clout and the trust to actually just be like, no, we want to cast the right people for these roles and get the right people in these jobs. It's good, and yeah, like. I know almost like comparing something to Game of Thrones is a little bit of a like seriously, but what I mean is in terms of
first.
No, but I mean in terms of the production of the thing. Like again, like the casting of Game of Thrones, I think is one of the things that people could pretty much argue easily was on point, like from start to finish. Like it always felt like they got praise for their casting. Regardless of any other like decisions they made with alterations to the story and stuff, it felt like the cast was always extremely good, and this kind of felt, I wonder how much of like their ability to make this the way that they did has been influenced by them being able to just point at that and go, look how successful that was. We want to do that, but ours, like that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe this is. He's speculating and knowing absolutely nothing about how the system works. So, also, I've just thought, give me a shout, anyone watching, if there's like fan noise creeping onto the microphone. I've aimed it so that it is not on the mic, so you shouldn't be hearing anything and it shouldn't be picking up. But if it is, let me know. It is warm. The air is not moving, and it's humid AF.
Yeah. I wonder after you watch a movie that was actually good. Think this one was. but never sure. It was.
I
think it matters. I think you know when you come out of it and you're like energized. I feel energized in like you can come out of a film and be sad. Like if you feel something. Again, it's like what I was saying with music. It's just like if it makes you feel something, and I feel like with Count of Monte Cristo, it's not necessarily a deep and heartfelt plot. It is about possibly the most wronged man in literature. Wronged, that is, not wrong. But like, I mean, and yes, it still has a good message at the end, but like something that is slickly put together and nicely filmed and well done and actually done with love. You can see the hallmarks, you can see the fingerprints of someone who actually cares, and therefore you kind of care about it.
Yeah.
By the end.
Like, I think what Arian said there is it is something I think about a lot, and I found myself thinking about a lot. And like, I mean, first of all, to me, like the what you say in the middle there about whether it was actually good that's effectively like, is this objectively good? And that's kind of an impossible question to answer. And it is something I struggle with myself. Like the number of times I will watch and feel like I've enjoyed something, and then it's like, yeah, no, I think I liked that. I think I enjoyed that. I think it was fun. And then you go and read criticism of it, and it's just like, the acting was awful. There's just ridiculous pointless needle drops all the way through. The plot didn't make it. It had nothing. And like, but I enjoyed that. I thought it was good. It was fine. Yeah. Or the other way round. I'd be like, I thought I didn't enjoy that. I thought it was bad. I thought it sucks. I don't know why any of these decisions were made. I don't know why people kept touching the plants on the alien planet and getting, or I don't know. And then you go and read the criticisms like, oh, it's actually it's really good. And I'm like, I don't feel just like calibrated sometimes with critical analysis, and that's really what
Arian's mentioned a thing that we are not allowed to speak of.
Yes, no, and yeah, but that is one Hobbs Barrow. A lot of critics like game critics that I know, I'm not going to do it. Don't worry. Game critics that I know, and other people who work in the games industry, love it. And these are people who like know folk horror and love folk horror and like love that game. And I did not. We didn't. And so exactly, like. Art is subjective, and I think, first you're trying to quantify something as good or bad outside of the easy measurables. Like and sometimes I can just spot bad acting. Sometimes I can, but a lot of the time, stuff that gets called bad acting, I'm like, seemed fine. And especially today, like the sort of social media court of public opinion there is still a long burning coal fires raging deep beneath the town, destructive legacy wrought by cinema sins. Ding! Plot hole. This man was on this side of the room, and then ding, in the next scene he's on the other side, and ding, there's a woman here. Ding. Like, I'm not gonna swear on stream yet, but like that's done a lot of damage to how people read and interpret films. And also, like, as a fan of Chris Nolan, the people who've started trying to view films as like a puzzle box, where it's like who kind of treat film criticism or media literacy as like an extra special code decipher decryptor, where actually if you solve the correct puzzle, if you like read all the clues and inferences, you can actually unlock the super final special S+ rank, get the extra credits and the little bit at the end of the post credits section meaning of the film. And it's like, no, the film was what you saw, and the film was what you take from it. And was an interview question with David Lynch, where the interviewer was like, I can't remember what film of his it was, but it was like, it was something like, you've described this as your most religious film. Will you expand on that? And he's like, no, I won't. It's like,
good old David Lynch.
Yeah, like that that really should be it. Like, the start and end of the work is the work, and what you take from it is what you take from it, and that it's art, it's expression, it's a communication between the person or the people that make it and the people on the other end that consume it or watch it. And that's what it makes you feel is what it makes you feel. There's not a right or wrong way. And I feel like I'm soapboxing now, sorry, do please interrupt and talk over me if you want. There's also, I feel, just this whole like these are like half-formed thoughts that pop into my head sometimes when I'm feeling angry. Often, and they're sort of almost like a moral purity test as well applied to films of like, you should only like the good media, the media with the good messages, the ones that say that cops are bad and normal everyday people are good, and you should only like these things that say this, and if you like something that doesn't say this, then that means you're a bad person and you vote conservative. And it's most recently has been sparked by a comment that pissed me off that I saw yesterday, I think, that was there was a question asked on Blue Sky about like, who's your favorite like film director, I think, with questionable politics, and the critic that I follow pulled it up as he said like John Wayne, who was like excellent on camera. I guess he directed films, I don't know, like excellent behind the camera, super conservative and deeply questionable. I need to interact with fewer dumbasses on social media. Yes, one of them is me. But I sort of click through just to see what other people were saying. And awful guy on screen. Yeah, exactly. And there's no like arguing or defending that. Just not a cool guy. And others talking about like Clint Eastwood. Again, directed some very good films, acted in some very good films. Giga conservative. No, don't like. But you can have that. And what pissed me off was someone in the replies to it arguing they were like Chris Nolan, like conservative views. And again, I'm a Chris Nolan stan, but not that kind of way. And I was like, has he said things about like supporting conservative views or stuff like that? No, he hasn't. Seemingly the sum total of their argument was that like in The Dark Knight,
oh my god.
In The Dark Knight, Batman constructs some kind of ultimate super surveillance system and then uses it successfully to catch the Joker. And this is evidence of conservatism within the director's views. And it's like,
it's a film.
It's a film. Can you understand moral ambiguity? Can you understand that this is...
Well, frankly, can you understand the point of, the Batman universe?
He's
not necessarily a good guy.
I know we want Batman to be the good guy because he's the superhero, but for the love of God, can you understand that, like, literally the point is him, like, he's making bad decisions. He's making bad calls. And that... decisions and again, like the extrapolation from that being that like if you like these things, and this wasn't people saying if you like this thing you're a bad person, but we do that so much where it's like did you watch that film? Yeah. Oh, I like that film. Yeah. Oh, really? Did you what did you think about it's political? Like, well, yeah, that was, and like that's kind of what we zero in and focus on. And like if you art can be ambiguous. It can have multiple messages. It can show your protagonist as not a good person. It can show the person that you're following actually like that's why I really liked, so you're going to spoil the ending of Monte Cristo. That's why I really liked the ending of it, because it's like
they stuck to the book.
Not even in terms of like, yes, it was correct because they stuck to the book, but just in terms of,
well, as in the book's ending is good, and for the same reasons as
like how it played out. That at no point I would feel you could argue that Dantes wasn't justified in his feelings towards these people who had wronged him. Like, it made real clear that he is fully justified in feeling the way that he does, and that the people he is seeking revenge on are absolute, unquestionable scumbags who deserve the bad things that come to them in the runtime of the film. but also he crosses lines that he shouldn't cross. He leads to the downfall of other people. He is about to, murder a young guy who is, frankly, in the sequence of things, completely innocent and just caught up in it. He's about to do that and, perpetuate his own misery onto someone else because he feels justified in it. And it destroys him. It takes everything from him. And the film doesn't wrap that up in a nice happy bow and go, but then he gets what he wants and it's all good. It goes, no. He doesn't get the thing that he thought he wanted because it's rotten out of him. It's gone. It's been taken. They won, really, because they took that all from him and he couldn't get it back. He sacrificed that in his quest for vengeance, which he was justified in. Is this good or bad? Is this right or wrong? Well, it turns out it's ambiguous. It's morally grey. It's complex. That's real interesting. That's fascinating.
No one can say it's a bad book. It's like, again, like it's sure, it's a massive plot.
Yeah.
With a capital P.
Yeah.
Like it is, there are so many things that happen and there are so many, like, I can only imagine Dumas' like desk and like planning out like how, when things happen, and it's like, he's probably got like a big cork board and just a bit mad.
Check his search history. This guy's done a lot of searching for murders.
Oh yeah. But like, it is definitely an adventure tale in terms of like the actual plot, but then the themes behind the plot, as you say, there's a lot more nuance there.
Yeah.
And you I don't think you can say it's a bad book just because you're like, oh, too many things happen. It's just like, well, no, it is making a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Vengeance, no matter how justified, is corrosive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people want vengeance, right? Because we've all been wronged, and so therefore I want vengeance, and I'm justified in that. So therefore, if you say that getting vengeance is bad, well, I think that sounds like conservative talk. You think you can say you don't like the book? Yeah, exactly. You're saying it's a bad book is wrong if you observe it from a technical point. Exactly. It's like...
Yeah, like technically it is not a bad book.
Yeah, it is.
It's written very well.
Yeah, it is perfectly fine to not like something that is good. That's fine. Yeah. I do that all the time. And it's perfectly fine to enjoy something that is bad. Yeah. But yeah, when you start placing like objective opinions on things like this is bad, it's like, okay, well, are you going to defend that or just say it? Like,
yeah.
Chilliteratea.
You like Chilliteratea? Thanks, Dave.
Just one. Ban or timeout. Ban or timeout.
No, no, leave him alone.
I'll warn him.
He's being nice to us, Sam. This is. We should cherish this moment.
That's passive aggression. I can read that.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did. I guess today, Sam cannot do with compliments. No, we know this. I guess today is just like a debrief on Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Just like, but it's so, it was, I know like I know the story. I remember the story. I remember how satisfying it is in the story for those moments of vengeance. But there's something very good and fun and satisfying about it being put on a screen. Yeah. And acted out and stuff. Just like, it's just everybody going absolutely like nuts over some parts of the, oh, he sees the revenge is starting.
Because again,
it's just so well plotted.
That's the thing. It's you're cheering in the sidelines too. It's like it's satisfying. It's cathartic. These these bastards are gonna get what's coming to them, and that's great, and it feels really good. And we're not sure it's coming from a guy who is becoming consumed by it. He's and now you're complicit. Like, yeah, they deserved it. And again, I loved how like it really wanted, especially in Danglars' case, like it really wanted to make sure that you knew this was a bad guy. Like again, I sort of said to you afterwards in our own sort of debrief, where it's like Yeah, where it's just like you've just got him looking at his boat and talking about it, and like, yeah, we can. It'll hold 600 slaves, or 700 if we pack them in. But you know, I'm a decent fella, and it's like, I think he is he a baddie? I think he might be a baddie. I think like it really made sure, like we all agreed, this is bad. He is an emblem, he is a figurehead of the bad guy. He's not just because he's bad to Dantes, and that he's also a slave trader. You get that, right? That he's bad, and like, yeah, I want nothing but bad things to happen to this man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too many waistcoats. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm very envious of the costume department. I want to steal all of their things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, not to get too political, but it's also an argument against the death penalty because that's vengeance, not justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I completely agree. I am opposed to the death penalty, even for people that I don't like.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Yeah, but also he doesn't. I don't think Dantes directly kills anyone that he's seeking vengeance on.
No.
In the film or in the book.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
He doesn't directly kill any of them.
Yeah.
They kind of. I mean, he helps them destroy themselves, but they kind of destroy themselves.
Yeah.
But and I like the fact that he doesn't kill Danglars. He just financially ruins him.
Yeah. Which, again, I was obviously joking all the way through. It's like, oh, he's like the first Batman. But honestly, like there are a lot of parallels and a lot of comparisons there. And frankly, I did find myself last night afterwards just mentally comparing it to the Dark Knight trilogy, and like, honestly, I prefer the way that Monte Cristo handled them, where like at the end of the first one, with I'm gonna say Ra's al Ghul, even though the comic book fans, it's Ra's al Ghul, whatever, Liam Neeson's character, where Batman's like, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you. Lets him, like, jumps out the exploding train carriage and lets him die, and it's like, it's a bit of a cop out, really, isn't it? And,
you did kind of kill him.
Yeah, it's still kind of a manslaughter, really. The Irish Persian ninja, exactly, that's him. And is the spice mix meant to be pronounced Reish El Hanu, or is it Raz El Hanu?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because it's that I've started to wonder that recently.
Yeah.
Someone who knows.
That's how you get to that conclusion.
Yeah. Someone who knows. Batman. Raz El Hanu. Right, then it's Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Get me a comic book fan. Right, now where's Shitehawk? Get him in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout at him. But yeah, like, and that's I liked, like you say, like Monte Cristo doesn't directly kill any of these people. He just deals with them, and in the process it destroys him, it consumes him, and I'm like, this is the story that we've been with, certainly with the dark and gritty Batman adaptations that we've been guessing. It's like that's kind of the thing we've been trying to do with those, but we still always have to come down to some like, yeah, but he's the goodie though, so it's justified, and it's that's kind of feels like where it does still have to like hang up at the end. And I would like it if it's like, actually, vengeance isn't good, like literally seeking, like being consumed by revenge to the point that it destroys you and becomes the only driving force in your life is bad, actually, and you might get what you want, but also it will destroy you, and like that's the better message. And
and I did like, I know he didn't kill one of them because he did not want to forgive him. Again, that's not in the book. That's not how Ferdinand dies, or rather doesn't die in the film. But I think like that absolutely that they had to have that line. That was such a good line. It's like, oh, people are too quick to what was it? People are too quick to forgive dead people. I don't want you to forgive you, or something.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be forgiven. It's like, ooh,
yeah,
bam, put some ice on that burn.
yeah.
Did the one-eyed guy's wife leave him in the end, by the way? Not quite clear. I mean, the film seemed to leave it up to, I mean, it didn't say anything about it. I think no, I don't think so. I can't remember if they do, she does in the book. I mean, he dies in the book, so.
Yeah, no. Well, that's a form of divorce.
So in a way, yeah, she does leave him.
They count that.
Yeah. There was some great roast in the whole film. I mean, it's French. Like, I mean, I just, like, the French do dialogue so very well.
Yeah.
In literature. I mean, I feel like we do too. But just the sass, again, in the book is excellent. Yeah. Now I kind of want to read the book again. You might not see me for 3 months.
Yeah. No, do it on stream. Hey, guess what, everybody? We're running it back.
We're doing it again.
Yeah, no, said, like, there's a number of films, I was just, like, looking over my DVD and Blu-ray shelves earlier and being like I've got the Total Recall remake with Colin Farrell that I've got on Blu-ray because I wanted to watch it, and it sucks. It's just a bland, lifeless, boring adaptation. It's like, it's closer to the original Do Android... It's closer to the original We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, which actually I have.
Nice.
And, like, sure. But it's bad. It's just bad and just boring. I kind of want to watch it again just to remind myself of why I hated it so much. But... can we watch the entire Matrix trilogy? Yes, not the 4th one. And then have a 5-hour philosophical debate? Hell yeah.
I've only seen the first one. I don't know if I want to see any of the others. The first one traumatized me when I watched it the first time.
You can skip the scene with the crawly under the belly button.
Yeah. Ugh. Don't like it.
We'll skip that.
I was like 12 when I saw that on a bus.
Yeah.
It was like.
Yeah. Amorous, we are not doing Matrix 2 and 3 denialism. They are better films than people gave them credit for.
Oh dear.
They were fine.
Right, Spring has also not left your head yet, Arian. Yay! Traumatizing music.
But yeah, like that's the thing. I have enough films that I've seen once, and even that could be too much. And so this is what I'm like, yeah, no, this was great. I will watch this again multiple times.
Yeah.
That was superb.
I also feel like I need to borrow it and bring it here because my dad needs to see it.
Yeah.
But both my parents would enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
I think. But my dad was the person who was very much like, read Count of Monte Cristo, read Count of Monte Cristo, read Count of Monte Cristo.
I mean, it was...
What book should I read next? The big one!
It was 10 quid. You can buy it for him for a present. Yeah, like, true. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Turns out people can make good movies still.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Again, this is just a rerun of our conversation last night.
Pretty much.
So many films I have seen in like the last, I don't know, like I want to say like 8 years or so, 8 to 10 years, that just it just feels like nothing happens, or like, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but it feels like it's there. It's just like stuff happens and then the film ends, and that I have no real concept. It's like I could tell you the story beats that took place, but it just feels so lightweight and inconsequential, and it's I always get to the end and I feel like I've not spent any time with any of the characters. They've been on screen, they've been talking, they've been interacting, but at no point does it feel like anything of substance has taken place. You just go from scene to scene to scene to scene to scene. They have a big action fight or whatever, and then scene, and then credits. And it's like that, I guess. Yeah. Like, and sometimes films are doing that. Like, I've enjoyed the John Wick films, which are just a vehicle for cool action and fight scenes, but it's like
but they don't pretend to be anything else.
Exactly, and they have a purpose and an economy, and they get you to those scenes, and then you're like, yeah, all right, I understand the stakes here. There's stuff to happen, and or like, you know, the Raid, which I don't think you'd like. It's a hell of an action film, but
there was the other one that we watched.
We watched Dread.
That one.
Yeah.
That was a bit much.
Right. Then you
violence-wise.
The Raid is basically the same film shot in.
Raid is Dread with punching.
Malaysia. Yeah. It's some of the best choreographed like fighting that I have seen in a film. Indonesia, thank you. Yes. Whereas Dread was like sci-fi gunfights stuff.
Yes.
And so that's the thing. From a fight choreography standpoint, it's incredible. And like there again within that there is really great storytelling. You feel the flow of the fight. It's not just and now they fight for 5 minutes. Can you just whip up a quick 5-minute fight scene? Great. And then we'll get it's like there is purpose, there's tension, there's stakes, there's story, there's a flow through each fight, and it's incredible. And so it's like you can do this. You can have characters interacting with weight and gravitas and purpose. You can spend an hour and a half, like half the film, setting up things. You can make this interesting, and then you have literally like an economical film length runtime, just setting up the stakes of the second half of the film, and then you let it play out, and it can be gripping from start to finish. You can actually do that if you give a damn about the work that you're doing and aren't just like cranking the wheel and turning out films. Like, yeah. The fight at the end of Monte Cristo is possibly the weakest part of the film. I was kind of expecting more, but also I'm kind of glad that I was sort of fine with it, just kind of being two guys slugging it out for a little bit. It didn't try to suddenly turn into like a big flashy, showy fight scene. It was just like, they're
both tired.
They're just
this guy's pissed off.
Yeah. They're just beating the piss out of each other for a couple of minutes and then walking off.
But yeah, like that was the one point I was just like, that's very book inaccurate, because Dantes is like renowned as like an incredible swordsman. Like nobody can beat him kind of thing. Basically Inigo Montoya. But I understand why they did it.
We should watch The Princess Bride.
The way they did. We should. Absolutely. I haven't watched that in a while.
Yeah.
Also, we should watch Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Let's skip past the hard scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Because the thing is, like, I can't watch those particular bits, but there's one particular bit that I think everybody hates.
Yeah. Because you meant to.
That is horrible.
I've
never actually watched it. I've shut my eyes on that.
Yeah.
But everything else in it is astoundingly good. It's Del Toro being just perfect. You've never watched Princess Bride to the End, Llama? Well, there we go.
Yeah,
we must. It is incredible. Oh yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once has some very good fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. Using his bum bag as a... Is it his bum bag he uses as a... Like a
I'd need to watch
kind
it
of
again
situation?
It's
so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Princess Bride is...
Yeah, we should... Because it's another adaptation of a book, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to think of other good films that we should watch.
We could do that.
I mean, if you like Princess Bride, and I know I said this...
what else do I have?
I know I said this yesterday. But if you like Princess Bride, you will like the 1973 version of The Three Musketeers. Because there's a little sprinkling of silly, but when it gets serious, it gets real serious. And the acting's fantastic. Nosferatu 2024. Oh, Sam and I want to watch that.
I need to like actually start watching some Robert Eggers films, because I haven't seen any yet. But they're in...
watch Godfather. Yeah, we should watch Godfather. Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's a film that...
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, I keep on seeing, like, I've seen the trailer for it, and I keep on seeing it on buses, which, frankly, I don't know why they're putting it on buses, because it's the image they're using for it is really disturbing. Together.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the image they're using is them pulling away from a kiss, and their lips are stuck together. It's just like,
Yeah. I really want to
hate it.
I really want
I
to see
don't want to
Monsters.
watch it, but apparently it's very good.
No, Monsters,
Oh,
Weapons.
yeah.
Sorry.
Weapons, yeah.
Monsters is a completely other film. So, do I? No, I don't have that. No, Monsters I have seen. That's from years ago with John Hopkins soundtrack, I want to say. No, Weapons is the one that I really want to see. Yeah, that looks... And the thing that's coming out of the reviews of it is it's also really funny. It's not a comedy, but there are, like, genuine moments of, like, levity in it. And, like, that sounds like a weird contrast to the film. All right, hook me up.
But then I guess that and horror do tend to go...
Yeah,
I mean,
like...
comedy and horror, they're kind of bedfellows.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, darkness and absurdism. Just wildly jump into another topic, but I rewatched today. I don't want to link it anywhere because again, it's that sort of. So you like this kind of thing, but it's an old Picnic Face sketch. The group the Canadian comedy troupe that did the Power Thirst videos primarily, but they got a whole bunch of other sketches. And one of them is this, it's dark as hell and absurd. It's their Gun Genie sketch.
Oh dear.
It's the genie from the gun. And it kind of starts where you're expecting and it goes to weird, absurd places. But again, it's this like, gonna reach for the big multi-syllable word with an X in it. I'm scoring high on Scrabble today. Juxtaposition of... like, you know, darkness and depression and wild absurdism, and it's like, yeah, there is comedy there. It's a tough recommend to anyone, but you know, it's there. You can make it work, but you know, consume carefully because it can be a toxic material. Yeah. We'll get around to watching How to Train Your Dragon 3? Or is that...
Yeah, that's How to Train Your Dragon.
Right. Well, yes, but the 3 on the end.
Yeah.
Is that... Right.
Yeah, they've done a third one now.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And also Andy Pants wants to be annoying about Nosferatu.
Fair.
But we need to watch it first.
Yeah. That... Like, well, because...
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess part of the problem... With like selecting films for Discord movie nights and stuff is, you know, Monte Cristo is a 12, so therefore by the rules of Discord, anyone who could theoretically drop in, and we know, but you know, we had like 10 people in the channel last night, and I think we're pretty roughly familiar with everyone that, you know, you're all like,
yeah.
We don't ask you for your age and ask you to submit your ID. We're not the British government, but you know, playing a film that's rated 12 is like, okay, we can reasonably assume, at least by the rules of Discord, that everyone here is of an acceptable age to watch this. But if you start playing like an 18 rated film, it then gets a little bit more like... Yeah. There's a risk of showing something that, you know, and again, I'm not a cop, I'm not here to tell you to not watch stuff.
Nosferatu is like a little bit weird.
Yeah, it sounds like it gets a bit hardcore. Like so
scary and also just like... the other stuff.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That might be one that just like we watch ourselves rather than do as a movie night on Discord. You know.
Yeah.
Also,
yes. Well, I don't know when Frankenstein is coming out, but we are absolutely watching Frankenstein when it comes out. Because, of course, it's one of those. We were talking about this the other day.
I think October, November,
okay,
which makes sense. But it's on Netflix, so we won't be able to stream that.
Well, we'll watch it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about this the other day. It was just like how had we not, and how frankly has anyone else not realized for years that the perfect person to do a monster film basically is, you know, Del Toro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's obvious it should be him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do a great job.
Like that's...
How do we not think of that?
Yeah, like it really is like, did they not already do? How did this not already exist?
How's he not already done it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch Frankenstein for the aesthetics alone. Oh boy, the aesthetics look great.
Can't stream Netflix to Discord? No.
Nope. Yes, Arian, watch Arcane. It's fantastic.
No. Netflix, if you try pretty much playing almost any video apart from YouTube, like stream that browser Discord, it just like shuts off.
Nope.
And it's deeply upsetting.
Arcane is exclusive to Netflix. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, being exclusive to Netflix doesn't necessarily mean that it will stay on Netflix. They've shot...
I think there'll be a riot if Arcane doesn't stay on Netflix.
Hey, you don't even know the joke you just made.
Don't I?
No. Is chat gonna pick it up?
Is it a song reference?
It is not a song reference. It's the...
Damn. Riot Games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. I know that.
But I didn't know if you knew... Sorry, I didn't know...
Yeah, I thought that... Yeah, no, I know it's Riot Games.
I didn't... Okay, I apologise. I'm sorry.
It comes up at the beginning of the flipping thing.
Does it?
Pretty sure it does. Or at the end.
It probably does.
It's referenced somewhere. But no, I know it's Riot Games.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant there was some other joke.
No, I didn't know that... Because it's League of Legends, and who...
Lol.
When have you ever given a toss about League of Legends? I didn't know that.
But I'm aware that that's Riot Games. I don't know why I'm aware of that, and I think it must just be from Arcane.
Okay, sorry. Then I apologise. That's
okay.
I feel bad now.
Sam thinks I'm stupid.
No, I don't.
I know you don't. It's fine.
I could just start reading out films from over here, for instance, that like.
And I wouldn't know what they were.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like this,
fine,
there is a little bit of a trend, bit of a trend
touche.
of me saying, "Oh, hey, have you heard of this?" No.
That's because I have spent my life practicing. Yeah, that's a word. Practicing the trumpet and not actually watching films.
And so therefore,
I have a very sad upbringing.
I'm
deprived.
Like, I'm not saying I'm right to assume that you haven't necessarily heard of Riot Games, but I don't think I'm entirely in the wrong to assume that you may not have heard of Riot Games. But I apologise. I take the L.
Okay. Oh dear.
Now I want to find something else and shame you.
No, no, you know, how dare. That's the only thing French knows how to do. The French know how to do sad things. I disagree. Count of Monte Cristo is not necessarily sad. That's fantastic. No. The only thing the French know how to do, apart from sad stuff, is revolt.
Whimsy?
I think you can agree with.
Whimsy's
pretty good. They're pretty good at whimsy. But like, they are like very good at revolutions. Well, actually, are they very good at revolutions? How many of them worked?
Very good at having revolutions.
Yes, you're very good at having revolutions. 10 out of 10 for that.
Yeah, like some big wheel.
Yeah. Practicing trumpet and reading. Yes, that's true. We have a revolt. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did realise when I think there were calls for more French films, and I sort of said, well, I think I have Amélie. I may have a copy of La Haine. One of these is kind of a cheery film. The other is not. Yeah. The other is very not.
I have not seen either.
Yeah. Oh, Amélie is very good. That is one I could potentially put on. I think. Yeah. I think that's fine.
Yeah. You still have yet to see any of the Les Mis? Don't watch the film. Just don't do it. As in the most recent one. Don't watch it. Don't.
Yeah, La Haine is very good, but you have to be emotionally ready. It's yeah.
Sounds like French films.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I can't remember which French films I've watched because I can't remember the names of them. It's bad. Well, Sam watched movies. Lucy studied the trumpet. Yes, studied the way of the dute.
What other? I'm trying to think what other like French or other foreign language films I'm most familiar with.
I remember watching a film. I think it must have been French. It was weird as hell. Must have been when I was like 12, like 13, 12 or 13. At a friend's sleepover.
Le Messiques?
It was a very... art film. What?
Right. Le Matrix.
Le Matrix, yes. Oh yeah, Les Mis and 10th anniversary cast recording is good. I agree with you there, Angeline. It was not Asterix.
Asterix.
Although Asterix is great.
Mm-hmm.
I do have or had all of the books, comics, whatever they
are.
It was like a fever dream, and it freaked me out. I have no idea what it was.
Right. I want to ask for more details because I want to try and figure out what it was.
Yeah, it was like, I can't really remember. I mean, it was so many years ago that I can't really remember it, but it was just like, it was set in this kind of like surreal world, like really surreal world.
Yeah.
And I think it was following a girl, a woman. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't remember any of the plot. But I think it was it was very unsettling, and I remember closing my eyes for bits of it because it was almost like on the horror side of things. But I have absolutely no idea what it was. Just have vivid memories of like how it looked, which is kind of difficult to describe.
Not the City of Lost Children?
I don't know.
It's got Ron Perlman in it.
City of Lost Children.
French language science fantasy film.
No, I don't think so.
No way, Jean-Pierre Jeunet directed that? Oh. Costumes by Jean-Paul Gaultier. That sounds like it's going to be a fever dream of a film. Scored by Angelo Badalamenti. I need to get a copy of this film. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I'm looking at the trailer. See if I can recognize anything.
Good grief. Young Ron Perlman looks so alien to me.
Was it animated? I don't know.
Scientists in a surrealist society kidnaps children to steal their dreams, hoping they slow his aging process. I mean...
Don't think it was that.
Damn. I was really hoping I'd just like pull that one out of the air. But it is a film I need to see.
I don't think it was.
Fair enough. Seen a fever dream film that was animated and remember very little about other than that you hated it. Watership Down.
Yeah.
That honestly,
you hated it. Watership Down is a good film.
It's traumatizing though. I've only ever seen it as a kid, and like that is more the fever dream animated. Remember very little. I just remember like rabbits being torn to pieces in his cartoon. Like that's messed up.
Gassed. That's the worst bit.
Yeah, it's
when they gassed the rabbit warren.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, the book's pretty brutal too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have more films elsewhere, I'm pretty sure.
There were eyes involved. There were lots of like random floating eyeballs, I think. It was weird.
So long as it wasn't like... No, not I can say Chien Andalou, the Salvador Dali film with the famous horrifying scene in it.
No, it wasn't that.
Good.
Secrets of Nim, which was bad enough. Oh, I didn't see that. Bridge to Terabithia I saw. Bloody hell. It's another one. It's like, let's make kids' movies that make you really sad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What you get if you assume if
you believe it, people will tell you it's good. Yeah, that's
well, I mean, there was just that era of, like, making animations that were just... like, you know, the Winnie the Pooh Heffalumps and Woozles scene. Or... I watched a lot of Sword in the Stone as a kid. Like
Sword in the Stone.
Those
great.
Those animation studios seemed to just have like a week while storyboarding where they would go, okay, everyone just
take some drugs.
Yeah, go to your guy, get whatever the hell is new in this week, take more of it than is responsible and medically sound, and then come in and storyboard a scene. And we're gonna that's what this bit is. And we're gonna fill 5 to 10 minutes with this tripped out LSD fever dream, and the kids will love it. Moving on.
Yeah. Kihar's great. Yeah, good character. Yeah, British Terror Breathe here is. Yeah.
My Girl for Younger Men. Yeah, I never saw that, but I have seen My Girl.
I have not.
Bees.
Okay. No, Sword in the Stone is fantastic. I want to watch that again. I should watch that again. We should watch that again. The marvelous Madam Mim.
I watched that so
best
many
character
times as a kid.
Best character. So did I. And Archimedes also best character. I love Madam Mim. She's just so good. That whole bit with her versus
the wizard duel.
Mwah. The wizard is so good.
Yeah.
I love that. I watched that like every time we watched a lot. We that and Robin Hood.
You see
what the other random one. Disney's Experimental Age.
Robin Hood, which was frankly a furry awakening for so many people.
A little bit for some people.
Yeah, but no, I'm just thinking like the sword in the stone wizard duel. What fun that was compared to. Like in a sort of look what they took from us. Wizard duels now, which is just
yeah, I love
that. You just point your and then like it's just and whoever's going more wins the duel at the end. Yeah. Like that's a wizard duel.
Yeah. Rather than I'm going to turn myself into a giant purple dragon and I'm going to give you measles or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great.
Exactly. If a Harry Potter wizard duel played out like that,
that would be incredible.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
Yeah, but no, we got to use that money to hate
these are
people
60s,
instead.
70s Disney.
Yeah,
and it's best Disney, and I'll hear no.
Yeah.
When was Emperor's New Groove?
Oh, way later
than
that.
DreamWorks?
Like 90s.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was also very good.
Yeah.
Emperor's New Groove. I was looking into this recently. It was 2000. God, I was looking into this recently, and like, it was like it nearly didn't get made. It was like the actual film that exists. Like, there's no script for it. There is no script that exists for this film.
Yeah.
It was like looking up like all the stuff behind it. It was wild.
Right.
Like so much. Yeah. People who made it were just left to themselves. Yeah, and it was just chaos. It sounded like complete utter chaos.
Okay.
Yzma is the best Disney villain. Kronk is the best Disney villain sidekick.
Disney Himbo.
End of. Disney Himbo, the original best. He's just wonderful. And also, like, I think I saw a thing from someone like fairly recently. It was just like, you do realize Emperor's New Groove is just like very unsubtly queer coded, and then you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's a good point. It's like, what's his face? Kuzco, like, doesn't like any of the women that he's been like presented with to marry. Sort of talks shit about them in a very sort of like non-straight way, and is very happy, like, you know, as like on his own, doing his own thing. And then in the scene where they're having dinner with Yzma and Kronk, he's just like asking about Kronk in a way. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a really good point. It's like, so what is he, in his late 20s? Yeah. Nice guy. It's just like, hang on a second. And Road to El Dorado. Oh my god, that's a good film. Doing queer things or being very funny. The Groove. Yeah.
This makes me think of Hook with Dustin Hoffman and Bob Hoskins just being like, we're just an old married bickering gay couple, right? Like we're both on this page. We both get Cool. Okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, like just
It's great. Threw off the Emperor's Groove.
Don't try to stop me, Smee. Smee, don't try to stop me. Smee, stop me. Stop me, Smee. Stop, Smee, stop me.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Also, I take it you've seen Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yes.
Good, okay. Also, a fantastic movie. It's not. It's a dreadful movie. The fantastic part about it, of course, is
Alan
Rickman.
Yeah.
Who is just phoning it in, but in the most fabulous way possible. I was like, yeah, this is such a bad film, but he is having the best time.
Yeah, and then Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, I mean, yes, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
that is just important viewing.
Yeah.
And at least I'm a Robin Hood who speaks with a proper English accent.
We're
Tight
men, bandy men, we're men in tights. Yes!
Tight. Yes. Oh, I need to watch that again now.
Around the forest
That an airplane.
Yes.
It's so good. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I think we were talking about because they're doing a Naked Gun remake, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Which I've heard mixed opinions on. Like, one of it's Mark Kermode's review was he like audibly stopped himself short of saying he hated it, but he was like, there were 4 jokes in it. I didn't find it funny. And then damn near every other critic I've seen has been like, it's amazing, it's so funny, it's so good. I'm really glad they're making comedies again. Like, what? Okay, sure. I need to.
We should do a Mel Brooks marathon. Yeah, I mean there are some jokes in some of them that are definitely not aged well.
Yeah.
But they are also really quite funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Producers. I need to see The Producers.
I've also not seen it.
That's another one my dad keeps telling me to watch.
Yeah. I should get Hot Rod. Hot Rod is great. We're just like offered other comedy now, but yeah.
Yeah. Tonight's stream is just talking about films.
Hey, yeah, it's just sort of like a Peter Kay sketch. Hey, do you remember this? Everyone laughed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Young Frankenstein. We should watch Young Frankenstein.
I don't think I've seen that either. I'm aware of it, but yeah.
It's it's Gene Wilder being Gene Wilder, and it's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Airplane is probably your favorite movie ever.
I've watched it a lot.
Yeah, I think I could probably quote most of it.
Yeah.
Sam, you must. Watch Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Agreed. It is good. It is. Yeah. Just trying to remember all the stupid jokes in it.
I just want to go over to my film shelves and be like, okay, what else do I have? I mean, I've got I've got the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy.
Nice.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, which is still a decent film. I know it's the one that everyone forgets because Hot Fuzz.
The Cornetto trilogy.
I've heard of it as a Blood and Ice Cream.
Use that?
Probably not allowed to use that.
Fair enough. I speak jive, yes.
Airplane is a classic. Again, not all of the gags in it would have aged well, but
no, but it's also like it's like Airplane, a bunch of the Mel Brooks stuff, and Airplane, and thingy, Young Frankenstein and stuff. There are so many jokes that we use in modern parlance now.
Yeah, I could say Airplane's not Mel Brooks, but I didn't think you were saying that. Sorry,
I said Mel Brooks and Airplane, and but like there's like the classic, of course, is like, surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Like, and Walk This Way from thingy, Young Frankenstein and stuff like that. Like, there's so many jokes that we sort of forget where they came from. It's just like, oh, those are from these films. That's why they're classics.
It's a big white building full of sick people, but that's not important right now.
That's not important right now.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I should have got Police Squad as well on.
Oh yeah.
Sad it's only ever made 6 episodes, but yeah. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
Very good.
Yeah.
I love jokes like that.
Yeah.
That's so simple, but so stupid, but so good.
And
it's the deadpan delivery.
Yeah, and say it's another one as well that it like Police Squad in particular, but Naked Gun I think was still doing it. Just like jokes that you just missed the first time around, and then like when I just showed you that short compilation, even just like incidental things, like just stuff going on in the background, like the sign on the door that says Police Squad, and police is like backwards because it's on the other side of the door, and then squad is the right way, and like you just look at it and go, oh yeah, that's a Police Squad, and then
hang on.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah. Just so many little incidental gags like that going on, just packed into every scene. They made a series recently called Tribeca that had exactly the same Humans Police World. Hello.
Ooh, okay.
I'm interested.
Yeah. Oh, another, like, not a film, but TV series I feel like we should watch again. I assume you've seen it, Acorn Antiques.
Bits and pieces, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's quite fun.
Right. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, just remembering people like us over there. Which,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of that. It's in a very different way as like a sort of mockumentary series, but it still has a lot of that. Just like,
hang on,
kind of, yeah. And it's not as it's well, it's not like Police Squad, because that was just absurd things happening all the time, and this central figure who just no-sells all of it, and just like, yes, that is correct. And yeah, people like us is sort of documentary with people who are just buffoons, and someone who is just like, right, to the joke I always come back to is like in an episode where he's going around a police station, and they're just talking about how when they run out of paper, they call up another office and get them to fax them over some. Like, okay, right, sure, and that's, you just kind of have to roll with it, because you can't be judgmental to these people. Yeah, or just, yeah, we got a notification for a Greg Nissan. What? Greg Nissan? No, it's a G-Reg Nissan. You're Greg Nissan? No, it's a G-Reg Nissan Sunny. Well, it's been a long time since someone's called me Sunny. It's just, yeah.
So good.
Yeah, absurd.
Your favourite airplane jokes? It's one of the magazine rack critics. Oh, I can't remember what they are.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I will probably have seen it in one of my many watchings, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Yeah, it's that sort of absurd humor delivered in a deadpan fashion. It's a very very enjoyable.
It is.
Wow.
So I'm just longingly looking over at his film shelf.
It's a bit of a faff, because I need to rip them to my hard drive so I can then watch them, which is not a quick process. But yeah, like what else do I feel like watching now that I can be a film guy again?
Were you ever not a film guy?
It's honestly been a long time since I've just like regularly watched films.
I mean, we did pretty well last year. We watched a fair few last year, and TV series as well.
Yeah.
Like, we watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh. I mean, that was a couple of years ago.
I just was it really?
Yeah. This is the thing. It's like
No, it can't be.
I used to watch so many more, but I just, you're not a film guy. We'll watch into our video essay about a film I've never seen. Guy, like that's, when I have sparingly a Netflix subscription, I will spend 2 to 3 hours enjoying the fantasy of picking a film to watch.
Yes.
So I will scrub through Netflix and then think, oh wait, there's like Channel 4 as well. Let's see what Channel 4's got. Oh, what's BBC got? And I will spend the running time of a film just looking at a bunch of things and thinking about watching them, and then not do it. And that's really, any time I felt like watching a film, how I've occupied myself in the last few years. And I'd like to get better about actually just putting on a film and enjoying it. But it's difficult, so yeah. Yeah. I'd like to do it. And I feel like, partly it is what I was saying earlier, that it's like so many films in recent years I've just found disappointing. And not even in the sort of Marvelification, it's just, I don't know, been struggling to find films that I enjoy. Or don't have that weird feeling of at the end of like just some stuff happened and then it stopped. Like it just feels weightless. And then you get, you know, it's like finally some good food. You get a film that has that weight, has that depth, and it's like, oh right, yeah, no, this is why we do this. This is why we make them watch. This is I enjoyed this again. Okay, give me more. Like that's And you find that and it's like, right, yes, of course. So I want more of that.
Yeah.
But also I struggle to rewatch films once. If I've seen it once, oh yeah, this is really good. I should watch it again. I can pretty much just remember the whole thing. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like my mum, who forgets a film as soon as she's watched it.
Yeah, there is that.
Book as soon as she's read it.
Yeah.
Have I watched this? Yes, several times. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. The media company's dream. We don't need to erase it from her. She'll just keep paying over and over again to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shall we have a break?
Yeah, let's have a break and come back. And we can absolutely continue this conversation. I mean, it's literally the name of the next segment is talking over the game. So why don't we talk over a video game? You watch Ice Cube's War of the Worlds. Oh yeah, is that why Amherst was asking? Can we watch the new War of the Worlds? Yeah, they've done a War of the Worlds adaptation with Ice Cube in it, which yeah,
they've done so many War of the Worlds adaptations in recent years. Like they do one every year.
They did a TV series, didn't they? Like a few years back.
If it was any good.
Well, honestly, the Spielberg one with Tom Cruise.
Not good unless Woking gets destroyed. Screw Woking.
You heard it here first. Lucy hates the woke.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Wow. No. H.G. Wells hated woking.
Entirely through the perspective of Ice Cube looking at a screen. Honestly, that actually sounds kind of rad. He hacks Anonymous by right-clicking a YouTube video. Okay, we getting that on the list. Yeah, I need to see that. It's a COVID movie, so it's just him on a webcam. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Yeah, no, like the Spielberg adaptation with Tom Cruise is good. It's
is it? Okay.
Yeah, it like surprisingly it's different, but I think it's a good film. Like, you know, funnily enough, Steven Spielberg knows how to point a camera.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. He knows how to make a good film, and you know, again, circling this back around and tying things up quite neatly. You know, good actors or good directors with questionable politics. Tom Cruise, you know, he, but does deliver a good performance in his films. Unfortunately, because it would be much easier to hate his films if he didn't. But again, the guy knows what to do in front of a camera.
He's just a complete insane guy.
Yeah, just, you know, full on. Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard told the truth.
Yeah, the Council of L. Ron Hubbard. You like the Mission Impossible movies? It's been a long time since I've seen them. Sorry, you were saying.
No, I was going to say I actually saw. I don't know how I saw it. Oh no, I did, because, you know. Still in a deep dive into, you know, just religious evangelicalism, Christian evangelicalism, and all the various different subsects of that. And somehow it's got me onto hearing interesting things about Scientology. And I saw, like, one of the videos they use, which just reads like a parody. It's like Star Wars text going into a starry expanse, and you're like, no, this can't be real. It's like, yeah, no, this is the video that we were shown. It's like, how? Like, it writes itself. How did you not think this was just what the fuck?
Grab the handles and confess everything. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Confess into the microphone. Yeah. No, the
weirdest thing.
Yeah, I think one of the last Mission Impossible films that I saw was, I think it might actually have been like Mission Impossible 3, maybe the one that J.J. Abrams directed with Philip Seymour Hoffman. And I actually did enjoy that. I thought it was very good. Not least because Philip Seymour Hoffman was sadly, just another like acting powerhouse. Like, he just commands whatever scene you put him in. And yeah, it's, you know, huge loss. But yeah, he did a great job as the villain in that. But yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, let's go to a break. So we can continue the conversation afterwards, but we're going to be talking over Cryptmaster, which will actually be a bit of a challenge because we really don't have to do any narrating for this one. The point of the game is that it narrates itself, and we can just say anything. So that's going to be fun. Look it up. It's a really sweet game, and I'm going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it. And now we're going to go to a break. Yeah. Time to go home and your earbuds are dead? No. I'll see you when you get back.
Have we ever done much acting?
No.
No.
Never.
Would like to.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
Would like to.
Annoyingly, let's pull on break for a second. There was that casting call for a game. Is it Sounds of Blake Manor? I think it's an upcoming video game that I'm super interested in. They put out like a voice acting casting call, which I looked through, and there was like one character that I could potentially have like auditioned to read for as. Wow, Sam, pretty full of himself, thinking he's a voice actor. No, I don't. But I'd like to give it a go. But I've not had an opportunity to do so, and it's like, maybe I give this a shot. And then you look up at their requirements, and it's like, essentially, must have available to yourself a fully furnished, outfitted, like soundproofed, fully treated, no USB devices recording studio available for users. I'm like, I've got a fancy mic and an interface, but it's USB. I don't have sound treatment for this room. No, I don't think I could do. That's a shame. And well, I could set myself up for that. Yes, but also I'm not a professional voice actor. Point 1, see point 2, point 2, see point 1. So it's like, damn. Yeah, I'd like to give it a go if an opportunity happened to fall my way. And you'd be good at it.
Thanks. Yeah, I was always very sad I never got to properly act at like school plays and things and school musicals because it was always, we need a band. I guess I'm in that.
Yeah.
I even auditioned for. I even auditioned for Guys and Dolls, which was like one of the last musicals my school did before I left. If only you knew some professional musicians, I know, right? I auditioned for, I think, the female lead, and knocked it out of the park. I was really happy with the audition and stuff because turns out I can sing too. And they were like, "Yeah, you'd be great for this role, but we want you in the band." I was like, "Right." So I don't get. Yeah, sorry, we need you in the band. And I was like, oh. Fine. That sucks. So, yeah, I was a bit miffed about that one.
Yeah. No, I'm aware that I have access to a brother who's got some like recording setup, but that would then mean that I would need to, nothing else, coordinate that with going down there to record stuff and, you know, take over the studio when they might be using it. It would be a complication. Again, I wouldn't want to then put that onto someone who's thinking, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. Like, I don't. And if I then have to try and like coordinate that with some sort of voice director. No, I feel like for me the best way really would just be to either be approached by someone who's making something and literally says, hey, we like the way you sound. Or for you, just like basically approach us and say, hey, we'd like you for this, would you do that? Or to make something ourselves somehow and just be like, hi, well, we didn't have the ability to hire anyone else, so we just did the voices ourselves. How does this sound? Because, beyond that, I think the chances of actually auditioning for a project and then doing it are, slim.
Yeah. I did audition for one.
You did. But just as well you didn't get it. You would have just spent the entire time going, I'm not saying this.
I would have pronounced tumuli properly, not tumuli. I auditioned for the main character in Hobbs Barrow.
And they
because Sam was like, this looks like your kind of thing, and I was like, yeah, it is, and I'm very glad I didn't get it. I would have got it anyway, but
they gave it to someone else, and really, what else has she done but like Baldur's Gate 3 and
Baldur's Gate,
just
a proper voice actor.
Just some other stuff, yeah.
Still can't pronounce tumulus.
We're not starting beefs with famous and beloved voice actors on this channel.
We're not. Oh.
No, we're not. We've already swung at some heavy hitters today. We don't need to piss off everyone else. Right.
Let's go to break before we say anything
before
else
we get cancelled. Let's go to a break. Right. See you back here in 5 minutes, friends, for some Cryptmaster, which when I played the demo before, felt very Dave coded. So I'm just going to put that out there now, and we'll see you back here in 5 minutes. Bye for now.
Bye.